What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to the Pokédex quest Gen 1 with Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, we started off our journey and subsequently our Pokédex quest, catching our first two Pokemon for the Pokédex. Now, as you'll notice, THATguy here is actually at level 10. Off screen, I actually did a bit of training for the trial that is ahead. And first thing I want to do is I actually want to come up this way. Now, we're not going to be able to do anything about these trees until later, but if you inspect this one, it's actually a potion. Don't ask me why. But let's start heading out this way. Out onto Route 22. Yeah, 22. Alright, so as you might be able to see from the sidebars, we've got a few more Pokemon to catch here. So, let's see what we get first. First up is, oh, of all the luck, it's Mankey. I think I might want to use one of the others to weaken it for me. Oh, I wish it would do the animation. Leah is like a laser beam in this game. Wait, I'm thinking of Gen 2. Never mind. It's actually a funny thing. Gust. Gust, I believe, is still a normal type move in this game. Yeah, it's a normal type move. Which is strange. And, since we got Mankey here, the move Karate Chop is also a normal type move in this game, which is weird. Later there would be flying type and fighting type respectively, and honestly they should have been that way from the beginning, but you son of a bitch. Get back in the ball. If I wanted to get blue balled while catching something, I'll go ahead and keep playing Pokemon Go. I'm 1/3 done with the Pokédex in Pokemon Go. God damn it. Must keep catching. But Mankey, the pig monkey Pokemon. An agile Pokemon that lives in trees. It angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything. Yeah, just look at that thing. It is pissed. Do I want to give it a nickname to Mankey? Why, yes I do. Mankey is actually going to be the newest member of my team. As I said in my really drawn out outro last time. You can tell I'm new at this. Anyway, I am just going to call it DK. And you can interpret that any way you want. It's small now, so you can call it Diddy, but it's going to be big later, so you can call it Donkey. Whatever. Alright. Next up, we got Nidoran Male. And, now, the Nidoran family was a thing before they actually introduced genders. We wouldn't actually have genders for every Pokemon until Generation 2. So to get around that with this generation, they just separated the two genders of Nidoran into their own separate lines. It's still like that to this day, although with the things they can do just based off different genders, I'm surprised they just haven't combined them into one species already. But what are you gonna do? Oh, that's something I haven't explained yet. Thunder Wave here. While I was training up, at level 8, 221 learnt Thunder Wave. Now, this is a move that will, paralyze the Pokemon if it hits. This is a very good move. I love paralysis, just not when it's used on me. Yeah, if sleeping and freezing isn't working for you when you're trying to catch something, paralysis is always a good way to go. I do like paralysis. Now, paralysis, if I'm not mistaken, it's, you have a 50% chance of being paralyzed for the turn and being unable to move, and, I've heard conflicting information about this next part. It's either your speed is reduced to 50% or to 25%. I've heard conflicting information. Last time I checked Bulbapedia, it was, 25, but I heard a lot of people say 50. I'll have to double check on that one, but, Nidoran Male, Poison Pin Pokemon. Its large ears are always kept upright. If it senses danger, it will attack with a poisonous sting. Yeah. I do not want to give a nickname to Nidoran Male, but Nidoran Male family is actually really awesome to have in this generation. You get that thing fully evolved, you got quite the beast on your side. Anyway. Oh, well, I've all luck. Next up, we got Spearow. One that I definitely don't want to sick 221 on. So, let's bring Pidgey back out. Okay, I need to fix up something big here. Now, during the actual recording of the episode, I said some stuff that was very, very much mistaken. Basically, it was brought on by the fact that I didn't remember my type matchups as well as I thought I did. I thought that flying wouldn't do too well against flying. That's not the case, it's neutral. However, it does bring me to the fact that one thing I did screw up on was that in this generation, if a Pokemon has a dual type, the message to display if a move is super effective or not will only display if that move affects the secondary type. As far as I know, there's no difference in damage calculation. I just wanted to clear this up because in the original edit of the episode, I said some really stupid stuff. So let's get back to it. I'll get into a lot of the problems this generation has, but basically I can pretty much sum up everything by saying these games are broken. You can break these games in half by breathing on them. Oh, all the glitches. Speaking of glitches, we'll actually run into something relevant to that in a little bit. Get one more in. You know, I love Gen 6 for only having the beeping go on for like just like a second and then cutting out. I love Gen 5 even more for turning the beeping into a song. Oh man, I can't wait to get to Gen 5. But I still got all this to go through yet, but I'm gonna enjoy this while I can. Alright, and we caught Spearow. And the beeping is overriding literally everything else. Jeez, that's annoying. Spearow is a tiny bird Pokemon, inept at flying high. However, it can fly around very fast to protect its territory. Well then, I don't want to give a nickname to the Spearow, but I do want to stop this beeping. Alright, so let's try to find that last Pokemon. Again! Addio. So we got Nidoran female. This should go similar to how it went with Nidoran male. Interesting thing about the difference between Nidoran male and female. The male line is more offensively inclined, while the female line is more defensively inclined. So, you can kind of pick your poison there. Just getting the ball. Oh man. But, alright, we caught Nidoran female. What does that Pokédex say about Nidoran female? It's another poison pin Pokemon. A mild amount of Pokemon that does not like to fight. However, its small horns secrete venom. Well, it is a poison type. I'd be disappointed if it didn't. And Nidoran female was transferred to someone's PC. Now, I need to go heal back. Go back to heal up. I can't talk today. I really can't. But while I'm healing up, I can actually finally show that off. Now, you can only carry 6 Pokemon at a time. Any other Pokemon you catch will be sent to the Pokemon storage system in someone's PC. Basically, you can just store any Pokemon that you're not using. Now, each box, I believe, can contain... Wow. Now, I believe it's 30 for the games these days. Or I could be wrong. Maybe I lost count. I'll put up on screen how many the boxes can count. There. I can't speak. But I've just put all those Pokemon in there. So the only Pokemon we have left are 221 and DK. And speaking of which, I am going to heal up. Okay, now that's done. Stop saying that! But we actually want to go back out to Route 22 because we are not done there just yet. I have caught all the Pokemon I can there for now. As the sidebars show off, but I'll just mention anyway, in red and... in red and blue, you can't actually catch Mankey this early. This was something purely for yellow, it's actually a design decision that they made for the fact that Pikachu doesn't exactly do too well against the first gym. Oh, freaking hell, it's that guy. What do you want? I should have switched DK into the front. God damn it. My Pokemon did get stronger, thank you very much. But, we got our second battle with that guy. He sent out a Spearow. Now, this is actually one of two important battles, concerning that guy. This one and the very first one. Depending on your performance, so whether you win against him both times, lose against him both times, win once, lose once, the outcome of those two together will determine what his Eevee evolves into. Because Eevee can evolve into 3 different Pokemon. I'll get into them as that becomes a bit more relevant, but I'll put up on screen what it'll evolve into depending on what your winning record is. Nearly got it though. Now die. I mean, be knocked unconscious? This is Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't do death. Unless it's Fire Emblem. God damn. Anyway, DK's leveled up, which is awesome. Now that guy's about to use Eevee. Now, what I'm actually doing here is, it's a method called switch training. Basically, Pokemon can gain experience from a battle as long as they appear in the battle at some time. They don't have to be the one to defeat the enemy. So, if I put DK out first and then switch to 221, if 221 defeats the enemy, they'll both get a share of the experience. So it's very helpful for training up weaker Pokemon earlier in the game. We'll get away later on to make training our entire party a lot easier, but that's not for a little bit. Until then, I'll just keep switch training DK, because DK is going to be our star player in the very first gym, and god damn it, Eevee got a critical. But I don't think that's going to matter. Still cutting it a little bit close though. And again, the beeping is overriding all the other sound channels. What the hell? But DK did grow to level 5. Freaking beeping! Yeah. Screw you, that guy. The Pokemon League, eh? I could say the same to you, buddy. Anyway, about the Pokemon League. This road here actually leads up to the Pokemon League. This place is our ultimate goal. Pokemon League front gate. Now, we need to get all the gym badges of the region in order to get through here, but let's see what happens if we go in there anyway. Only truly skilled trainers are allowed through. You don't have the Boulder badge yet. You don't even have the Boulder badge. Get out of here, you plebeian. Get good, scrub. I promise I will not do that again. Actually, I don't promise that. I'll just say that I won't, and hopefully remember it later if I ever try to do that again. Because chances are I will, because my sense of humor sucks like that. Why am I still talking? Anyway, I'm gonna go heal up really quick. Alright, now that we're back, we got this old man here. Now, I failed to show this off earlier, but if you actually try to come up here, this old man will block you off because, well, frankly put, he hasn't had his coffee yet. Yeah, there is indeed a forest up ahead. That must be a pain, especially if you need to go and get this old guy's coffee. It's all about them pick-me-ups. You're apologizing for being rude to me, even though I never came up to see you in the first place. Seriously. I thought this was a relatively new invention that only Professor Oak had. How does everyone know about the Pokédex? And this guy is our tutorial into catching Pokémon. Something which I have displayed 6 times already. Funny thing, if this were red and blue, he would have succeeded there. In any case, I think that might be a cue that you can buy Pokeballs at the Pokemon as well. But what's up here? It's the Viridian City Pokemon Gym. This Pokemon Gym's always closed. Huh. Is that so? I'll see about that. I will make it my gym. Damn. Well, nothing we can do then there.